fam, it's your girl, Aimee J, your personal hype man and friend here today on this Sunday, January 19th, 2020. How's it going? How you doing? What's going on? I myself have just come back from an awesome short stint in Detroit with my OF family. Love you guys, miss you. Wish we saw each other more often, but when we get together, it's great because it's like a recharge, a reset, a refresher. You just feel rejuvenated. And, that's what good friends and family does for you. So, or just experiences rejuvenates you, right? So loved that I was able to see you guys back in Maryland recording this episode. And so good to see you guys. My time with my friends reminds me of how important it is to reflect on our past, on our efforts, on our activities, because it gives us insight. So as I reflect on this podcast, on this new podcast, which I threw together very quickly in the last few days of 2019, I feel like I'm getting something more out of this than I'm giving. And I hope this has been beneficial to you guys as you're listening. But, reflecting on it, I feel, I love doing the Chasing Dreams podcast. No doubt. There's no question. I love doing it. But, having done this, there's something about it which reminds me of when I first started podcasting with the Revisiting Haven podcast, where it was just so new and unknown and just exciting. And that's kind of what this feels like. New, unknown, exciting, with how many people are listening and just finding it and, figuring out how to promote things again. And it's wild. It's wild. But I'm having so much fun. I don't know how to explain it or to make it make sense, but it's like a shot of adrenaline. It gets me going. It's exciting, in a good way. But I wouldn't recognize that if I didn't take time to reflect. And that's why it's important that we take some time, especially on days of rest and relaxation, like Sundays, that we just kind of sit back and think about, hey, how was my week? What happened this week? What is coming up in my week? Reflect on it and think about what was good, what was bad, how can I improve? Reflecting on things can be very powerful because it can show you insight into what you didn't realize or didn't know was happening. And so that's why I want you guys to take away from today is take some time for reflection. It's been 19 days of 2020. How's it going so far? Is it the way you want it? Is there something we can do? And it's important that you do this periodically to kind of check in with yourself. That's what reflection is. Checking in with yourself and thinking, hey, am I okay? And that's the question you got to ask. How have things been going? What's happening? So on and so forth. And so take some time to reflect on this past week. How's it been going? What worked? What didn't? How can you improve? Those kinds of questions. And, when you find that positive memory, that winner of an experience or a moment that just sticks out, you're like, man, I wish I remember that. Journal it. Write it down for yourself. However you want to do it. Remember those moments. Because one moment will add up to two moments, which will add up. And this is how we have wonderful memories and fond recollections. All right. So I want you to keep that in mind today on this Sunday, a time of reflection, rest, and relaxation. All right. Reflection, rest, relaxation. Not even going to ask you to be productive today. Just reflect. That's also being productive. So I guess I am. So today, instead of rest, relax, and try to be productive, I want you to rest, relax, and reflect on this past week, on these past 19 days, and think about what you're going to do for this upcoming week. All right, guys? So to check that out, let me know how you're doing. Always love to hear from you guys. Thank you to all those who've sent me messages, DMs, texts. Appreciate it. I'm so glad that this is resonating with you. It means a lot to me. And I'm glad that you're finding something out of it because you are awesome. You are loved. You are needed. And more than importantly than any of that is that you are enough the way you are, just the way you are. I think I said that twice, but it's true. You are enough the way you are. Keep that in mind. All right? Until next time, which is tomorrow, when we check back in, remember, guys, don't stop. Keep chasing.